Yo, Gatorade me, bitch. Magnet! Magnet! Bitch! Try and stop me, bitch.
G'day guys, Forsaken here. This is my latest vid showing, and as the title suggests, the absolute stupidity that's currently going on the Asian server, World of Tanks Asian server. And to be honest, this is just a very small example of the idiots that play on this server. Now, as you can see, just starting off, beginning of the battle, we've got this E75 basically following us up the hill. He thinks he's a medium, and I question where he's going, but as per usual, you get absolutely no response from these morons. And this is what you get for mixing, putting a server in the middle of a continent where there's probably 20 or 30 different languages spoken, and there's a total communication breakdown. Absolutely total. It's the most ridiculous thing. Anyway, even with the communication breakdowns, at this tier, this is a tier 10 battle, I expect better of these players, to be honest. I imagine that they might have at least a brain cell amongst them, but unfortunately that's not the case. Anyway, I'm in my T62A, and I push round up, round to midway towards the enemy base. It's a medium, so I should be here. The Foch 15 has followed me all the way up. There's still a mobile TD. It's obviously not as mobile as they used to be, but still very useful in this kind of situation. And he takes out the RHM Borsig quite quickly. Anyway, I put one into, I think it's, I'm not sure, it could be 1390, I'm not sure, I can't tell because it's a bit fuzzy as per usual. Since I got this all-female crew in my T62A, some of the shots on the move are just awesome. The gun is amazing. Anyway, doesn't matter. So anyway, we push. We're pushing round. Making some good progress. We haven't met up with any resistance really, because to be honest, if you look at the minimap, you'll see that all their tanks are on the other side of the map pretty much. So it's 3-all at the moment, and we're doing okay. The team's spread out. I got no idea what the E75 thinks he's doing, to be honest. It's just a worry, and we've got tanks down towards the middle of the map there, by the river. I have no idea what they're doing there, to be honest. Absolutely no idea. Anyway, for some reason this Foch tells me to halt, and I'm like, yeah, sure. And basically what I can surmise from there, that he wants to kill the arties. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't really care, do what you want. Anyway, I take a shot here from their 704, the other side of the map. He's camping. And to be quite honest, considering he's using APCR, that's quite a low roll for him. He should be doing 2.5 times that, but anyway, I'm happy with that. So we get to their base. Now this is where the stupidity begins. Now, you see where the Foch is. What's he doing there? I'm absolutely dumbfounded. I don't want to enter their base just yet, even though they're winning 7-4. I just want to park up. I'll just check with the team. Do you guys want to cap? And I get an answer back in the affirmative. So I reverse back into their base and start the cap process off. Expecting the Foch to join me in the cap circle. and thinking that quite possibly the E75 might push forward and meet me here. Anyway, I take out the 1390. I think it's a 1390. And start, we're capping, and the Foch 155 is still not in the cap circle. I have no idea what he thinks he's doing. He's just sitting there doing nothing. He's just behind the rock wall there. I just don't get it, to be honest. I really don't get it. Plus, he's only killed one arty, so it's pretty obvious to me that the arty is sitting up on the 0 line, looking back this way. It's logical. Anyway, unfortunately I've got all the cap points, so I'm not sharing them. So I've only got a bit damaged, and all the cap points are gone. And this is what these guys, this is the stupidity of this server, that these guys, they've got no idea what's going on. Now the Foch is still hiding, and the team started to say to him, WTF Foch, what are you doing? No one knows, because his English is that poor. He's got no idea what anybody's saying to him, but I would have thought at this tier he would understand. Anyway, I've just lost all the cap points because I got hit by this T-44. Anyway, I've given up. I think stuff it. I'm not going to fight back. I don't give a shit, and I say so in the chat there. You see that I'm quite rude and quite blunt. Even though it's 11-9, fuck it, I don't give a shit. These idiots and morons that will not push forward. Now the E75, if you look at the minimap, he's running back to the base. What's he doing? We could have capped out by now. So, this is really an example of, and this is just the smallest example. I mean, you guys that play on the Asian server will know exactly what I'm talking about with some of the stupidity that happens at this tier. You just would not believe it. Words can't really describe the levels of well, I don't know. Stupidity is putting it mildly, to be honest. I think the education levels and the intelligence of the average player on the Asian server seems to be very, very low. Because, why wouldn't you just drive into the cap and help with the cap? We would have won this battle. Unbelievable. So, I didn't want to desert, but I probably should have done. I mean, stuff what, if I get a sanction, after I lost all those cap points, that was it for me. I just thought, no, blow it, I'm out of here. So, I'm not interested. So, I'm not going to help you guys, So, I did my bit, and bollocks to the rest of you, Especially that Foch 155, he had the bloody audacity to try and add me as a friend, and unbelievable. Anyway, guys, just thought I'd show you, just a very brief example of the level of stupidity. So, if you're watching from the North American server or the European server, you probably got a certain amount of it on there, but it's nothing compared to the Asian server. This server is just out there when it comes to poor gameplay, lack of knowledge, and no skills. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one, maybe. Well, hopefully. See ya.
I am not in danger. I am the danger. Goddamn right.